Hi guys, today's lesson is on another form of government intervention, in this case price intervention in the form of minimum and maximum prices. This limits the price in the market to either above or below the market equilibrium price. When the government sets a legal maximum price, this is called a price ceiling because the price cannot exceed the amount set by the government. The suppliers of this good or service are not allowed to exceed this price limit. So why would they do this? One reason is to reduce the price in a certain market below the equilibrium price. For example, rent controls to stop landlords from charging extremely high rates of rent and make payments more affordable to tenants. Or a maximum price on certain food items to make them more affordable for all. In this case, the maximum price helps to solve market failure, which would be inequality. Another key area would be in monopolistic markets, where demand is inelastic. To deter firms from charging higher prices, there may be a maximum price introduced. So for the maximum price graph, we start off by drawing our normal demand and supply curves and marking the equilibrium point with P1 and Q1. To be effective in reducing the equilibrium price, the maximum price needs to sit below the market equilibrium price. So now that we have a maximum price in place, what can we observe from this graph? We can clearly see that demand exceeds supply in the market. In other words, there is a shortage. This is due to the lower price, and firms have less of an incentive to supply the good or service, as the market has become less profitable for them. Another key evaluation point is that it means that there are some consumers who are unable to access this good or service due to the distorted market equilibrium resulting from the maximum price. Due to this excess demand in the market, a hidden market may actually emerge, and the good may be traded illegally at an even higher price. The opposite would be minimum prices, which are a legally imposed price floor, and the market price cannot fall below this. The reason the government would introduce this is to increase the price of the good or service above the equilibrium price point. For example, on goods which generate a negative externality to society, such as alcohol or cigarettes. In order for the minimum price to be effective in increasing prices, it needs to be placed above the market equilibrium. The price set by suppliers in this market can no longer fall below the price floor. What we can observe is that quantity supplied exceeds quantity demanded, and there is a market surplus. This makes sense, as a minimum price on alcohol, for example, would make it more expensive and consumers would demand less. Let's summarize. There are two forms of price controls, the first one being a maximum price which is set below the market equilibrium, and the second a minimum price which is set above the market equilibrium. And this distorts the market equilibrium in both cases, either causing excess demand or excess supply. Price controls may be beneficial in providing stability in markets in which prices are volatile.